Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Kauffie Company. It is Tuesday, the 28th of October, and it is a quite nice 14 degrees centigrade. What does the feels like guy say it is? We always have to look what the feels like guy saying it feels like 10, so it's feeling a bit on the chilly side. But it's an autumny day. It's jumper weather, 100% jumper weather now. We're getting there. It's a relaxing day. And we move forward. We're moving forward. Kauffie 2.0 officially starts next week, the 1st of November-ish. Next week, the first week of November. Go, go, go time. We will no longer be... We've got so much to do. We have so much to do. It's going to be unbelievable what we have to do. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to figure out a way to do it. Christmas season begins next week. It's the last week before the fire really burns, as they like to say. The fire will burn. There will be loads of things to do. And it's exciting. It's exciting. We're trying to get some stuff done today. We're trying to do some restructuring of how much money we're paying people that are supposed to be doing jobs for us, because they're really starting to take the piss. But it's a shame. It's a shame, but we're going to try and work our way through it. We're going to need to cut some costs. And we'll do our best. We're going to have to tighten the belt for the next month because opening a new shop is not cheap. It's not cheap at all. And we're excited for it. But without further ado, there are 14 of you in the house so far this morning. Let's say hello to all of you. Let's say hello to everyone that's in the chat. We have Andrew Gregory's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. YouTube member. Ian Ferguson, YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Scotty M's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Stu boy. Good to see you, buddy. YouTube member. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Jason Bell's in the house. YouTube member. The number one Agon bar in the world. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, Guido Fawkes. Guido Fawkes. I don't know why they called him Guy. Why did they anglicise his name? He was an Italian geezer. It's Guido. Guido Fawkes. Guido Fawkes. The man that tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. He tried, but then ended up getting the worst sentence known to man. So, was it worth it? Probably not. But they did those things in those days. Yeah, no one wants to be hung, drawn, and quartered. Yeah, that would be very painful. That's the worst. That's the worst thing you could be sentenced. These days they get TVs and like really soft beds and stuff. But then they got hung, drawn, and quartered. It's funny that. It's funny. But hopefully everyone's well. Hopefully all good. What does everyone wish to talk about? I've got a lovely cappuccino here. And I'm excited to drink it. We got Shem Tangers in the house as well. Afternoon, Mr. Ben Giovanni. Hopefully you're well. I'm good. We're not going to be joined by Mr. Daigle today. I don't know where Mr. Daigle is. Yeah, penny for Guido doesn't have the same... Yeah, I agree. Penny for Guy. Nah. Different strokes for different votes. I don't know, but I've got a coffee. It's probably getting cold now because I made it a few minutes ago. But hopefully you're all well. What's everyone up to? Afternoon, it's Havercron, Wembley 1. Gutted by the Blue Jays, losing the longest game in World Series history this morning. 6 a.m., 6 to 5. Game finished at 7 a.m. Oh, Jesus. Bloody hell, that's a long baseball game. That's a long game. Oof. That's a long old game. Yeah, I couldn't do 7 hours of sports. As some people call it, sports ball. Yeah, that's a long game. I'm not watching that. 7 hours is how long I sleep. Sort of. 8 hours is what I try and get. That's a long old game. Yeah, I couldn't do it. 18 innings. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's because Mr. Dagalicious, it's now back to being a London. Doesn't care about anything but what he wants. Bring back Canadian. Yes, bring back Canadian Daigle. Baseball could be 15 minutes. Baseball's a fun game. Baseball's fun. Baseball's interesting when you're there. When you're there and you're taking part in it. I could not be in a baseball stadium for 7 hours. Football is long enough. I've had this conversation many a time. Am I going through this jumper? Not yet. I thought I was. Football takes too long now. If 12:30 kickoff, you don't get back till 6 o'clock now. It's idiotic. It's idiotic for a 12:30 kickoff to not get back till that silly o'clock. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. 7 hours in a ground. Woo! Yeah, no. Just no. Yes, he doesn't have the free time anymore. He is no longer a tourist. That's a really nice AI picture. That's very nice. That's very nice indeed. It's actually my favorite American sport. Okay. Baseball is fine in the stadium, watch live. But on cricket, I cannot get involved. And people love cricket, and I'm not going to yuck people's yum. I'm not watching 7 days of sports. I'm not doing it. I say the same thing about basketball. I'm not watching 7 games. I'm not watching. Just give me one. I don't need them to play 7 games. At least tennis, it's over in an afternoon. You can say, okay, that's a game of tennis is 4 sets, and or whatever the amount of sets is. Best of some sets, and that's it. Done. Multiple, like the NBA finals is like 7 games, isn't it? It's like a best of 7. Why do they need 7 games to show which team's better? I don't get it. Surely one's enough. Surely one's enough. I can't stand it. A week of cricket. T20 is a good idea. Having 20 innings. What is no 20? 20 overs. 20 overs is good. It's over in an afternoon. Everyone gets pissed. Everyone has a laugh. No, 1 week of cricket is too much. It's too much cricket. I don't love cricket. There's different strokes for different folks. As 10cc said, T20 is good. That's fun. It's really quick. Get pissed. You go for a sing-song, get a load of tasty food, and then you go for a curry afterwards. T20's great. T20's great. 7 the Ashes series. 7 whole days for no. Just no. College basketball, 68 teams. I can only focus on one sport at a time. I barely struggle to get Formula 1 shit now. But big up Lando for taking the lead. We want Lando to win. Just for the sake of it, we want Lando to win. Yeah, I sillily went to San Francisco when the NBA Finals was on. That was funny. And was it the what's that team? The Golden State Warriors were playing. Yeah, that was silly. NCAA tournament is one of the most okay. Interesting. I don't get time to watch other sports now. I don't get time. I don't even get time to watch esports anymore. That's gone. That's gone for my life. I don't have the time. It's bring back old bring back old school racing. Bring back old school racing. Old school racing. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm just cutting the sports out of my life now because it's just boring to watch. Yeah, the enjoyment for football now. Slightly more enjoyment, especially now that we're good away from home. For some reason, I don't understand it, but it is what it is. The enjoyment of football is the enjoyment of football is going to the game rather than the actual game. It's really weird going to the actual game and seeing all my mates and going to the pub and getting shit king. That's more fun than the actual football. But if it's a good game of football, it's a great game. That's the cherry on top. It's really sad that going to football should be going to football and then the rest of it's a sideshow. But going to football, the main course is going to see everyone. It's great. I am sleepy. If NASCAR had drivers holding crap, yes, agreed. And none of this new car rubbish. None of this new car rubbish. I want old school racing. Well, I don't get the chance to watch other football games. I don't get the chance. I haven't got the time. I'm enjoying watching Spurs. In some aspects, they're still improving. Going to the game is really enjoyable because you get to see everyone. It's always fun. It's always fun. Yes, Wrexham versus Cardiff tonight it's going to be very tasty. It's going to be my Spidey's, in the words of Bootlegger, my Spidey sense is telling me it's going to get quite tasty. It's going to get tasty. NASCAR also needs, yes. Waylon Jennings. We need that. We need Waylon Jennings. Just play the Dukes of Hazzard theme. But yeah, good old boys. And it's been I've been watching a lot because I'm trying to get better at skiing. I'm trying to get better at skiing again, and it's getting to that point of the year where I need to actually start looking at going skiing next year. That's if I've got the time to go skiing. Hopefully I've got time to go skiing because I love skiing. I'm trying to get good at it. Unfortunately, I will be never good at it. I'll never be good at it. But it's been really nice to stick ski runs on the telly because you can do so many YouTubers now ski runs and they show you what they do. Unfortunately, that they're all the cameras are helmet mounted, so you don't really get. We need more people filming skiing from meta glasses. It's basically what we need. We need the camera to be here rather than here, so you can actually see what they're doing, where their head's pivoting, what they're looking at. I do enjoy skiing. I do really enjoy skiing. I was speaking with Will about it yesterday. Because unfortunately, going to the Alps now is so expensive. It's almost so expensive now that you could fly to North America and go skiing in North America. That's how expensive going to skiing in Europe is sometimes. But the problem is, and you boys in the United States would say, I'm not going to a ski resort and following a speed limit. That is bonkers. There are speed limits on ski resorts in North America. I don't understand it. Why would you have a sport that's focused on gravity and you can't stop yourself? You can't not go over this. It's gravity. That's how it works. You wouldn't have the sport if it weren't for gravity. And you're putting speed limits on gravity. You can't control everything. I know you lot in America love to overregulate everything. I know you guys love to overregulate everything. and it loves rules and regulations and health and safety and that malarkey and all that stuff. Speed limit. The only way you go skiing is if you've got gravity. Unless you're doing cross country and doing. I'm not a polar explorer, everyone. I'm not going to the Arctic with a bunch of ski dogs, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I want to go to the Cave de Creux, eat some fondue, some morel mushrooms on toast, and a delicious steak. That's why I go. I go skiing not for the athletic pursuit. I go skiing because there's delicious food there. I don't want this. I don't want this. This is not acceptable. Why is there a speed limit? Why is there a speed limit on gravity? You can't control that. You can't control gravity. It's mental because we don't like to have. Apparently so. No offense. I like to ski. Oh, typical Swifty. Good to see you, Swifty. Also, I don't. You would really enjoy skiing, Ian. You would really enjoy it. Yes, you need to defy gravity. You need to defy gravity. Also, another reason is you look at the French slopes and they're so much bigger. There's so much more skiing room. Yes, it's a problem, my lovely. We will make Mickey into a good skier. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get her an instructor, and she's gonna love it. I think she enjoyed it, but she, like me, she enjoyed the food aspect of it more than the actual skiing. Yes, what woke nonsense, laws of gravity, terminal velocity, and all that shit. Yes, that's why you would like skiing, Ian. That's why you would like skiing. Well, John Denver was drunk when he crashed. He was drunk. That's not skiing. That was light aircraft. Very different. I understand speed limits with aircraft. Not that you really can have a speed limit unless you're going supersonic. John, what a shame, John Denver. Afternoon, Kate. Good to see you. Yes, gravity's all relative. It only hurts if you hit something. Yes, indeed. It only hurts if you hit something. Bit up. But my lovely is in the house. Afternoon. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Hopefully you're having a lovely day so far. But yes. Yes. It hurt, mate. We will make you into a skier. It takes time. It takes time. We will get there, honey. We will get there. But you got to have a lovely steak at the end of it. So who cares? Who cares? We had a lovely steak at the end of it. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. How it doesn't care. It doesn't matter. I've had panic attacks on ski slopes before. As long as there's some tasty food. As long as there's tasty food at the end of it, I'm okay. I'll have a panic attack on a ski slope. I've had many of them. It's not fun. That was really bad. That was really bad. I'm laughing it off, but that was really, really bad. It is what it is. If I'm skiing, I'm praying. The only thing that hurt is my pride. Yes. Yes, indeed. I've seen some nasty injuries. Mostly it's fine. I've never, apart from dislocating my knee once, which hurt. That hurt like a bitch. That hurt. Yeah, wasn't. Yeah, I was. It was. I was on a. Yeah, I really don't understand what happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Lovely steak with a saw ramp. Yes, indeed. I've never been hurt skiing as I've never skied. It's great. I've never associated good food. You're doing it wrong. Yep, indeed. But I haven't had one since. Mostly because I've been taught properly now. Before that, I had many lessons, but I wasn't up to date, and my technique was shit. My technique is still shit, but it's less shit now. We're getting better. So we need some lessons. We're trying to fly out one of my friends who's a ski instructor, or qualified ski instructor. Basically making him spend a load of money so he can teach me to go. He's got to pay, but he's got to teach me. We'll give him a steak. We will give him a steak. Big up, Angus. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Brendan Rodgers has resigned from the Celtic job, and hopefully they're going to get Ange Postecoglou as their new manager, because that would be very funny. Problem is he does quite well there because it's a crap league. But big up to Hearts. Come on, Hearts. Big up the Hearts. Big up the Hearts. We need Hearts to win the league this year. We need a team to win the league. And there isn't Celtic or Rangers. Like, we're bored. We're bored of Celtic and Rangers. Let another team win the league. Hearts, Hibernian, Queen of the South, whatever team. Just not Rangers or Celtic. No other. We need some other teams to win that league. It's shit. It's shit. It's crap. Scottish football is awful. I'll do it. Yes, indeed. Dave Mackay's team. Big up to Dave Mackay. Another team hasn't won the Scottish League since Aberdeen in 1984. That's how far away it was. Or was it 1985? I can't remember. 1984 or 85. It's one of the two of those. No other team has won other than Celtic and Rangers since the 80s. That's shit. Sorry. If I've offended any Scottish football fans, I apologise, but it's the truth. The league is shit. Yes, Alex Ferguson was the manager. Indeed. No. You would say that, though, because you're a Celtic fan. If the Scottish League was a bit more competitive, there'd be other teams. No, you're not going to wind me up, Angus. You're not going to wind me up. Because it's just not true. What's Celtic's turnover a year? Celtic FC turnover per year. $143 million. Okay. No, it's saying Spurs. Tottenham Hotspur. $165 just on TV. Yeah, there's. It can be entertaining, but it's just crap. There's a lot of money. The show it's quite big, because when you are a big business, you turn over more money. Manchester United are one of the biggest teams in the world just because of pure revenue. Been a Spurs fan for life. Our bang average players are also heavily overrated. Yeah, some of them are really good. Some of them are not. If Celtic and Rangers want to be a big club, they should join the English league, but they won't. They won't, because they won't ditch their sectarian politics. Sectarian politics has nothing to do with, shouldn't be involved with. Politics should not be involved with football. None of the Celtic and Rangers, the Scottish League should combine with the English Football League, as should the Welsh Football League. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but they won't, because they won't behave themselves. No one would behave themselves. It's already bad enough. RIP is a Sybil 40. Is she passed today? We're not the big boys. I'm not saying we are. I'm not saying we are. That's how. If Celtic and Rangers want to be big, I mean, I'm talking gargantuans. They are big clubs. I'm not going to deny that they're big clubs historically. If they want to be a juggernaut, they should join the English League. They should join the English League. That's what they should do. Show me what you've got. They won't. They wouldn't do what Real Madrid and Barcelona have done to the Spanish league. It would be very competitive in a few years, I believe, because they do have a massive fan base. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. They've got a massive fan base. Indeed, they are. They are. But you know what I mean, Binny. You know what I mean. Well, it might actually be It might actually be good, Angus. It might actually be good. The Scottish League is shite. I'm sorry to all the Scottish football fans. The league is terrible. It's not even the 16th best league in the world. The MLS is a better football league than Scottish football. The MLS, which is terrible. I apologise for all my American MLS fans that support the show. The MLS is a better league. The MLS is a better league than the Scottish Football League, rated by FIFA and FIFA. Why would I want to? I'd rather watch the Championship. The Championship is a better league than the Scottish League. The Championship is a better league. Yes, FIFA has rated the MLS better than the Scottish League. FIFA themselves have rated it better. That's how bad the Scottish League is. The Championship is better than the Scottish League. League One is better than the Scottish League. It is. FIFA have said it. It's a fact. FIFA has said the Scottish League is the 16th best league in the world. Possibly. You could be right there. You do have a point, but they've still got some good. The Old Firm Derby is a brilliant game, but the rest of it is terrible. There aren't just two. That is the problem with the Scottish League, Angus. You've just proven my point. That is the problem with Scottish football. There are only two teams that anyone cares about. Hearts are doing an amazing job, and we'd all love Hearts to win the league this year. Apart from if you live in Scotland. Apart from if you live in Scotland, or live in Glasgow, you want Hearts to win the league. Who cares about Aberdeen? Who cares about Aberdeen? Nobody. Nobody cares about Aberdeen. I would love to care about Aberdeen because Spurs and Aberdeen have a great history together. No one cares. Hibernian, who cares? Apart from Hibernian fans. And it's a fantastic. We want the Scottish League to be better. But it's just the MLS is a better league than the Scottish League. It's a terrible league. It's a terrible league, and that is just what it is. It doesn't get the investment it deserves. If it got the investment, it could become an amazing league. No one is disputing that because money is the root of football. You can't have a good football league without money. You can't have it because you don't get the best. If you don't have the money, you don't have the players, you don't have the quality, you don't have it. It's just this is the way I see it. And it's not an insult at the Scottish League and people that actually love Scottish football. But it's a terrible league. The Championship is a better league than the Scottish League. And I love watching Championship football. I've watched the League One. It was great. I want football to be better. Not this year. Not this year. The OG sickos care. Big up. But they need the finances. That's how you make a good football league. You can't have good... The reason the Scottish League fails is because the only teams with money are Celtic and Rangers. Hearts have copied Brighton's model and they're doing fantastically. They've done brilliant by signing some really good players. The striker who plays for Hearts, can't remember his name, doing fantastically well. It's got good history, but it's a terrible league. Last night I learned the MLS players use a best of... Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake, 90 minutes of football is all you need. That's how you can tell if a team's better or not. Oh, it's just awful. Indeed, Steve Archibald came. Steve, big up to Tony Bloom, what a football club owner he is. He's a great football club owner. Some of the games in the MLS are good. Some of the games are good. Some of the games are good. Braga or Shankland. They have been. They're scoring goals. I have arrived. Are you arriving? What does Life 360 say? You have not arrived, Will. You're still in the office. Yes, indeed. Indeed. It gave Celtic a monopoly over Scottish football for 4 years. They did it on purpose. It's boring. It's ruined. That league was already terrible and it made it even worse. It's just a... well... Scottish League's terrible. I want it to be good, but it's not a good football league. We can't disagree with it. It's not a good league. Let's get it. Yeah, I said the same thing about the Bundesliga, but at least the Bundesliga sometimes has a Dortmund or has a Bayer Leverkusen. But the quality of football in the Bundesliga is very, very good. There's some good teams. Frankfurt are a good team as well. Let's not forget Frankfurt. No idea. Where did your post go? Good to see you, Marianne. Hopefully you're well. YouTube member. Yeah. I've seen some Scottish football matches where it was borderline kids level. It was like kicking it up in the air constantly. I've seen some, but then I've seen that in QPR played. I think it was like QPR played like one of the worst things of football when they were just constantly hitting the post and the bar. It was quite funny. Yeah, Bundesliga too. Schalke have been Schalke are still in Bundesliga too, aren't they? Hamburg were there for a big team. Hamburg, big team, some great players at Hamburg. They were there for a long time. If you get relegated from the Bundesliga, you've got a problem. There are some good teams. Of course, me. Of course, I make better cups of coffee. Honestly, hitting the post, nothing. It's impressive. There have been some shit passages of play. We did. There's always a walk in the park. They did. Schalke have had some great players in their history. Schalke have had some... Like, they had Raoul. The great Raoul. Shut up, Swifty. It hurts when you hit the post. It does. It does. Big up, Stuart. Big up. It's the truth. Mm. Do. Yeah, they've got a big stadium as well. Their stadium's massive. And it's a problem. It is it's a problem. How about tomorrow night? We'll be talking about tomorrow night soon, but probably not today. But it's going to be interesting going away to Newcastle. Will Spurs' away form hold water still? Unbeaten away from home this year. Impressive. See if they get through it. It's a difficult. We're not doing football well. We're not doing football. I'm not talking football. I'm bored of football. Soldado wasn't a bad footballer. He was brought to play in a 2 up top, and he played up front on his own. So my brother knows nothing about football. He is the least football-equipped person in this chat. He doesn't know anything about football. Doesn't know anything about football. So he doesn't know the context. That was a disgrace what Spurs did to Soldado. That was a disgrace. We've had worse strikers than Richarlison. We've had worse strikers than Richarlison. We've had worse strikers. Pick up. Remember, we had Fraser Campbell. Remember Fraser Campbell? How bad was Fraser Campbell? Fraser Campbell, Gregors, Raziak. We've had some bad players. Clinton Njai. What? Some terrible footballers. We've had some terrible footballers. What a shit footballer he was. They're still looking for the rat. Or the mouse. It should have. My mum still. Well, that mouse has disappeared. God, he was awful. We've had worse keepers than Casey Keller, though. Joe Hart was worse than Casey Keller. So, it's funny that, isn't it? It's going back to the Scottish League, and I'm not trying to insult the Scottish League. Joe Hart was one of the worst goalkeepers I ever saw at Spurs. He was dreadful. He couldn't even save a shot that was straight at him. Goes to Celtic, best player in their team, wins them the league. Awful. He was dreadful. He was dreadful for Spurs. Absolutely terrible. And I feel really sorry for him because he was a really good goalkeeper at one point. Bobby Mims, Ian Walker. Fraser played for Cardiff and he was shit. Fraser Campbell was terrible. Spurs, yeah, prime Joe Hart was Pep Guardiola ruined him. trying not to insult the Scottish League, but it's just going that way, isn't it? No, Gazaniga was an okay goalkeeper. He's still at Girona, isn't he? Gazaniga. Is he still at Girona? No. Yeah, he's still at Girona. He was okay. Paulo Gazaniga gets a lot of credit for kicking a Chelsea player, even though we do not accept violence at the Kauffie Company. Gazaniga was an okay backup. He was okay. He's doing well at Girona at the moment. Yes, indeed. Indeed. He's just a bit of a fiery person. He was like the Lamella of goalkeepers, just kick everyone. I miss Lamella. Lamella was a player. It does indeed, Ian. It does indeed. Yes, indeed. What's happening? All these notifications on my phone. How has Harry Kane been left out of the FIFA Pro World 11 shortlist? Someone at FIFA Pro really doesn't like Harry Kane. They've got Cristiano Ronaldo in there who's playing in Saudi, not being that great at Saudi. Lionel Messi's is in there as what is someone at FIFA Pro really dislikes Harry Kane. There's so much disrespect on that man. They really don't like Harry Kane, do they? They really don't like him. Oh, Jose Dominguez, yes. Rolf Fox was okay. Stevie Clements was okay. Chris Perry was dreadful. Yes, Hill. Is he better than Brian Hill? Yes. Why does FIFA Pro hate Harry Kane so much? And we really want to ask them this. Because that man is one of the best footballers on the planet. As a pure footballer. They've also snubbed Lewandowski as well. Lewandowski's been playing well. As both Lewandowski and Kane have played quite well, scoring loads of goals. I don't understand why they really don't like... If you were going to choose, who would you rather have as your number 9? Are you picking Mbappe or Harry Kane on current form? You're picking Harry Kane. I'm sorry. Mbappe can't even score penalties at this moment in time. And I like Mbappe. I think he's class. And I don't understand it. I don't understand the amount of goals he's scoring. And he's getting better and better and better and better. And I still don't put him in the World 11. I just don't get it. Pure envy. I think it is. Ronaldo. Who's putting Ronaldo in a World 11? Messi. Messi's the best football player of all time. Let's not beat around the bush. He is the best football player of all time. He's not in the current FIFA World 11. Otherwise, he wouldn't be at Inter Miami. He wouldn't be there if he was in the FIFA World. He'd still be playing for Barcelona or PSG or wherever he was. Rafinha. Who would rather have Rafinha than Harry Kane? Who would rather have Rafinha than Harry Kane? Let me know who these people are so I can ban them from my stream. Rafinha is really good, and I like Rafinha. But who in the world is having Rafinha over Harry Kane in a World 11? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't understand it. Let's show it. Let's show it. Probably. Let's show it. I'm not going to bring it up on the screen. That is apparently the shortlist for the FIFA World 11. It's madness. Understand why Cole Palmer's there. Why is Declan Rice not there? Why is Declan Rice not there? Declan Rice was one of the best players in the world last year. Where's Declan Rice? Let's be fair. Where's Declan Rice? Yep. Ronaldo. Looking at it, one of the best defensive teams in the world last year was Arsenal. Where's Gabriel and Saliba? Where are they? Where's Gabriel and Saliba? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, Farmers League. Where is Brian Hill? It's just the people that are choosing this list need to be sacked. They need to be sacked. It's just a popularity Oh no, Saliba is there. Saliba is there. Saliba is there. I can't read. Sorry. I would argue that Gabriel has been better than Saliba. Where's Angus? Is Angus gone? Is he still here? I would argue that Gabriel was better than Saliba last year. I would argue that. I would argue. But both of them should be there. I don't get it. I don't get it. It can't be, because Jude Bellingham's there. And Cole Palmer's there. They just hate Harry Kane. They just hate Harry Kane. I don't understand it. What's this list? This one. This one. The FIFA Pro 11 26-man shortlist. There it is. Where's Saliba should be on the list because they were one of the best defensive teams in the world last year. Where's Gabriel? I would argue that Gabriel was better than Saliba last year. Where's Declan Rice in that team? Where's Harry Kane? Harry Kane for me is the best number 9 in the world. Personal opinion. Saliba is there, but I would argue Gabriel was better than him as a defender. It's all a bit silly, isn't it? It's all a bit silly. I don't understand it. It's just, yeah, Messi and Ronaldo shouldn't be in there. Messi and Ronaldo should not be on that list. I love Messi. I think Ronaldo is one of the best players. Which keepers are on there? Becker, Courtois, and Donnarumma. Nothing to complain about there. Those are the 3 best keepers in the world. Personal opinion, Edison was nowhere near good enough last year, which is why they've sold him. They brought in Donnarumma, I think Donnarumma was probably the best goalkeeper in the world last year. Probably. Timber, I think Hakimi is the best right back in the world, personally. Hakimi's got that spot locked down because of the amount he won. Trent's been shit since he joined Real Madrid. He was crap the whole of the end of last season. Trent was shit last season. He's been crap this season as well. Why is Trent on the list? Yeah, exactly. Trent should be nowhere near that list. He's not even as good as Pedro Porro at the moment. He's not even as good as Pedro Porro, statistically. It wasn't even the best. Saying it. Who was Liverpool's right? Oh yeah, it was Trent, wasn't it? But he wasn't in the team half the season because he wanted to go. Who's better, Rice or Caicedo? Personally, for me, Personally, for me, I would have Rice, personally, because he gives you a bit more. Caicedo's more of that energetic person that covers a lot of the pitch. Really good footballer. Rice does a bit more for me in the team I want to build. Declan Rice does more for me for what I want to do, which is like set pieces, the leadership capabilities. De Bruyne shouldn't be there. He didn't play half the season last year, and he's injured again now. Feel really sorry for him. He's sort of he's got a really bad muscle injury now. It's sort of the end. It's the end. If he could still do it at a top level, he wouldn't be at Napoli in terms of, not that Napoli isn't a top team, because Napoli won the Serie A last year. If he could still play for Manchester City, he would be at Manchester City. West Ham should have asked more for Rice, probably. 100 million is a good amount of money, though. Where do you rank Gareth Bale? He's in the top 5 for certain. He's certainly in the top 5. Defensive record speaks for itself. But you would say maybe it's because defense is built on partnerships and built on tactics rather than... I didn't say he's the 5th. I'd say he's in the top 5. For me, Virgil van Dijk is still probably the best centre-back in the league. Virgil van Dijk is probably still the best centre-back in the league. But because he's class. That he's dropping. You can see now. He's hit that peak, and you can see it's now starting to go that way, isn't it? Whereas Gabriel and Saliba are now coming up. They're going up. They're going up. They're going up. And they're going up because Van Dijk has hit his peak. He's now starting to go over the hill a bit. Van Dijk is definitely on the way down. I think last year was his last good year. He's on his way down. What a centre-back he's been. 75 million. 75 million for Virgil van Dijk was a steal. Southampton should be asking for more. What they've got out of him. I think VDV. If Spurs do not get their act together, Mickey van der Ven will be at a Real Madrid or a Barcelona. He's that good. I've seen some centre backs. He's serious. He's seriously good. What he can do with a football is mad. The speed, the power, the defensive ability, the calmness to get back in position and to be able to win the ball and then bring it out. VDV is going to be the man. Spurs have to wrap this guy up in a contract. Otherwise, he will be gone. And we will sell him for a lot lower than we got Romero for really good money in 50 million. And I think Romero is one of the best footballers in the world. Romero's a really good centre-back for 50 million. For me, Mickey van der Ven is going to be far more expensive than the Romero. Romero, I think, is an all-round, really, really decent defender. Mickey van der Ven is serious. Because I think every world-class player has a party trick. They need to have Romero, for me, doesn't have a party trick. Something he's amazing at. He's good with playing out the back. He's good leadership skills. Argentina won the World Cup, and he was at the heart of their defence. Because he's got a long contract, Angus. Got a long contract. You would have to admit, if Real Madrid wanted Romero, they go for. I think there is a reason. There is a reason the players, people like Simeone and Real Madrid want Romero. They just can't afford him. But Mickey van der Ven, He's serious. He's a serious player. It's not just been 9 games, Angus. I've seen him for 2.5, 3 years now. I've seen it for a long time. No, he ain't. If Romero is a big club will come in for Romero. He's going to be Argentina's captain soon. There's a reason Argentina want him to be captain. If we've got to wrap him up in a contract. Mickey van der Ven would go to it. He would if you put Mickey van der Ven in a Barcelona, you'd say no problems, no drama. He's quality. And now that we don't have a manager that's abusing his hamstrings, he's going to show you how good a footballer he is. No issues. Doesn't have to sprint back but he's got that. He can play left back. He can play centre back. He could even play midfield if he wanted to. He's that fucking quick. He could play if he's good enough to be Argentina's captain. I disagree, Scott. I think Mickey van der Ven goes into that Barcelona team, and I think he would be quality. Who are Barcelona centre backs at the moment? Let's have a look. There's Barcelona centre backs. Kabasi, yeah. Arako's a good player. Kabasi's a good player. Christensen, are you telling me that Mickey van der Ven isn't better than Christensen? I didn't say he was better than Bastoni. I think Mickey van der Ven would go in that Barcelona team. 100%. He could play number 9. No one can catch up with him. And he's big as well, so it's very difficult to get the ball off him. When he's at pace, he's a very difficult player to get off the ball. Shut up, DeLonghi. I think Vuskovic is a very, very interesting player. That kid is he's a monster. He's a monster. Yeah, Bastoni's dropped off. Maybe it's the coaching. He's not been as good the last 2 years. He's not been as good. He's not the player he was under Conte or the first year of Inzaghi. Still think Bastoni is probably better. He's a better footballer. It's not just the overhead kicking training, Angus. It's not just the overhead kicking training. He's a beast. He's six. What is it? What is Vuskovic? 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". Let's have a look. And he's 17 as well, isn't? Oh, 6'3". 6'3". Doesn't look 6'3" though. And he is 18, so he's got another 3 years of growing. He's a big bloke. He is a monster. He is enormous. He's a tall geezer, and he's not just tall that way. He's tall. He's wide. He's broad. He's still growing. No, Vuskovic is miles ahead of Phillips and Dorrington. He's miles ahead of them already. And I like Phillips. As a player. He's got a decent spell on loan at Stoke at the moment. Vuskovic physically is a monster. He is a monster. He's tall and he's broad. And he scores goals. We'll have to see how he develops as a player. Because, again, it's early days. He's 18. It's really funny seeing some of the players that I've seen at 18. He is a monster at his age. The size of him is ridiculous. He reminds me a bit of Milenkovic of at Forest. I like Milenkovic as a player, but I've seen him do it for Spurs as well. I've seen him do it for Spurs. The guy's a monster. I'm not talking as a player. I'm talking as physically as a bloke. He is enormous. He makes Romero look small at 18. That's how big he is. He is massive. Well, we're not talking football. We're talking biology. The man is built differently. He's not a human, how big he is. You could say the same thing about Mascara. I've not watched Mascara fully. I've not had a chance to. But I'm talking Vuskovic at 18 years of age looks like a man, whereas a lot of the Spurs boys that come through, they look like 18-year-olds. They look like scrawny kids. He looks like a 25, 26-year-old man. He is built like a shithouse. He's also playing in Bundesliga at the moment. He's doing well in the Bundesliga as well. I saw Huddleston play at Cardiff at 16 years old, and he was huge. It's why it's a difference. Archie Gray's quite a big bloke as well. How tall is Archie Gray? I think he's 6'2", isn't he? Archie Gray. Not that I fully raised him yet. Why do they always do it? 6'2", 6'2", and he's 9. He's going to be 6'2", 6'3" if he continues to grow. These are big players. I think that's why people like him so much, because football is no longer Pep Guardiola era football. It's no longer Pep Guardiola. People care more about the physical aspects of football because people don't care about the physical, about the technical aspects of football anymore, and it's really sad. But what people care about: set pieces, long throws, free kicks. So you want players that are 6'2", 6'3". You want tall players. Tall players. So it's interesting. Like his attitude is shit. Will Lancashire, if he had the right attitude, could be a really decent player. Probably not Premier League level. Probably not Premier League level. In Will Lancashire. Big shoulders. Big shoulders. But, yeah, Lancashire's never going to make it at top level. He's never going to make it. Not going to make it at all. I like Donners. Donners is a good player. He's shown that in his goal against Manchester City. He's a good player. Really crap loan move. Really shit loan move. Really, they chose that poorly. The manager doesn't fancy him. How many managers in history? How many managers in history don't like a certain player? Sometimes managers don't fancy players. And that is just football. No. Say championship level is his level at the moment. Championship level's fine. Just at the wrong team. Stoke have a number 10. Why would you loan a player like Donnelly to a team like Stoke that already have a number 10? He had a good season last year. At Orient. Yeah, I agree. But his attitude sucks. His attitude sucks. And it's a real shame. Could be a really good player. And I saw that with his goal at Galatasaray. He scored a good goal at Galatasaray last year. Really good goal. Really good passage of play. He thinks he's Big Bollocks. He's a good player though, Lisandro Martinez. Though he's a good player, but Cannavaro wasn't a big centre back either. What a footballer he was. He's a good player, Martinez. Injury record sucks. I've said not a good player. But on that note, everyone, we are going to end the show there. We will be back tomorrow with Daigle for a pre-match show, probably. Talk about away at Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. I believe it's called the Carabao Cup still. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, everyone. And as always, if you smell what the Kauff is brewing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream of